Hey, thank you guys for joining us after our hiatus, but we are back with our Voice of Four podcast. Right now, I want to give some shout outs to other great podcasts out there. First, you guys should check out Visit Vegas Places with Coil, Paranorm Girl, What is TWS, The Premier Boys, and Jylea Says. Make sure you follow all those podcasts on Twitter and also Good Pods. And back to our Voice of Four podcast, you can also follow us on all the mainstream social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and also the same for podcast platforms such as Apple and Spotify using Voice of Four. And please make sure you check out our website, podcastvoiceof4.org. Please like, comment, rate, subscribe, all that great stuff. Now let's jump into the topics. So Jonathan Majors, I guess he recently did this cover of Ebony. I guess was given quote flaming vibes, where he does the feminine poses and stuff like that. So like I was looking over Twitter and they were saying this is, I guess, the media trying to target Black men to get in touch with their feminine side or whatever. So they're like real offended with the cover and that Jonathan Majors is like posed and dressed that way. Have y'all seen the cover of Ebony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all think it was emasculating to the Black man?
They've been doing that for years, but I don't say the cover itself. It might be his vibe that he's giving off. You know.
Oh, you think he come off a little fruity himself?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, look at it. Just the way, I mean, I know older men that, cross their legs, but just the way he hold his hand, it's just not giving me off masculinity, full masculinity. I really don't know him. I don't know who he is, to be honest with you, but just to see him on that cover wouldn't be nobody like, ooh, I would like to date him. I can tell you that.
I feel you. I agree. The cover was a little, I thought it was a little, to me, it was a little artsy. I mean, I don't like it. Like, I don't know. I like the look and like the background and everything and stuff like that. But I think they could have done it with like Viola Davis or somebody.
I don't know. It's just that's what media wants. They want our Black men, in that kind of lifestyle, I don't know why. It's just for me, it seems like it's another attack to the Black man, the real masculine man, That's my opinion.
Because I guess they're saying we are the like main ones. They claim we don't accept it or don't accept Black men being feminine. I don't know what percentage of that is true, but I mean, I would want to date a guy who's a bit feminine. Maybe
I want to date any man that feels like it's a question mark. Like, that doesn't fly good with me.
That's true. And that's not bad. You just got to know if he's into you.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't date this dude.
Sasha, I know this is your boy. What did you think about the Ebony cover?
Okay, yeah, I'm a fan of Jonathan Myers with his acting, right? I really liked him and was it Lovecraft Country? That was my show. Sad that it didn't, continue for another season, but whatever. Um, okay, so the cover. wasn't too much of a fan. I can see if they were trying to say it was giving artsy vibes. I mean, it toured a little bit, right? I didn't like it was the lip pouting for me, right? I didn't like that. I do believe that, a masculine man can wear pink, you know, but I don't know. It was just something with the posing for me. It just didn't. I didn't like it. I was not a fan of that cover. Still a fan of his work, but that cover, yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
I didn't think it was nothing wrong with it.
You thought it was cool.
I think it's cool. If that's how, I'm sure nobody like forced him to do whatever. Like they go over these, wardrobe and all this kind of stuff. I just feel like if he didn't want to do it, he wouldn't have did it. I just don't think it's that big of a deal.
Gotcha. So you don't like, well, we know like actors and singers and musicians and stuff, they do anything for attention or the dollar bill. But like, do you think it was like an attack as far as Black men? Because I know they've been saying for years, like, I guess the Black man is hard to like get to as far as like emasculating them or making them appear more feminine.
So do I think it was say that again, sorry.
Yeah, like an attack or just them trying to force an agenda on a Black man or the Black man to be more feminine or in touch with his feminine or girly side?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like sometimes we make a big deal out of it, and I guess it is a big deal to some people, but to me, I don't know. I just feel like it's not that deep. Like because you pose a certain way, I don't feel like you're less of a man. That's just me.
Gotcha. So Brianna, just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you saw your man hips or just a guy in general, and you're a single girl and you see a guy pose with his hips all the way like tooted to the left and he got his lip pouted in the head back like a model, female model,
Mm-hmm.
you would still date him?
That's a hard question to answer to me. So if you're asking if I was just like walking by and saw you like that, if I would like stop and be like, oh, I want to get to know him and see if we can potentially date, probably not. But if we knew each other and I feel like we had a connection and then you did something like that, I don't feel like that would like stop me from talking to you.
Okay, that makes sense. So it wouldn't attract you like if you saw it, but if you already knew him, that wouldn't stop
Right.
you continuing.
Be
Okay.
like, you're not a real man, whatever, because of a way that you posed or something.
Brianna, so why you want to judge him before you get to know him though?
I'm not judging him. You asked me look and stuff. Obviously, when you're like, well, for the most part, when you're looks, I feel like in the way somebody presents himself is a major part of whether you want to pursue something or not. Because like you can have an amazing personality, but I don't know that by looking at you. So like something about you has to pull me in for me to get to your amazing personality. That's just not like that. Just wouldn't do it for me personally.
Gotcha. I get what you're saying. Like I agree. I know with me, if I saw it, it wouldn't attract me at all because I would think you rooting for the other side. But like if I already knew you and you did it, I would still be thinking you kind of rooting for the other side.
Oh my God.
So I feel like that would kind of throw me off. Like, is he bi?
Well, what if y'all had conversations, right? And you knew for a fact this person was interested in people of the opposite sex.
Brianna.
Make you question it because of a photo or like a way that they posed in a picture.
Yes. How many wives do you see that find out like 40 years down the line their man was messing with other dudes?
That's true, but I feel like the things that lead them to that revelation is not like, oh shoot, yeah, in that one picture he did stick his hip out. Like it don't be that.
No, it's not just a hip, bro. That's that whole photo shoot.
Oh my God.
That would be like, for me, I would be like, is he like interested in dudes? Is he bi? What's going on? But yeah, that's just me. But that's how I would feel about that.
Mm-hmm.
I would call it a red flag for a female that's with him.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that, but
I feel you, Brianna. I agree. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I
yeah,
don't second part.
I can understand the other side as well. I guess it just depends on a person, really.
That's true. All right, so y'all good with that one?
Yep.
Oh, right. All right, so y'all want to do a round 2 discussion of the N-word?
What about it?
I thought y'all said like the last time y'all do like a round 2, a continuing discussion on it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I know you posted a video from TikTok where the girl was saying, I guess where she was saying something like, I can't remember. She said we put the N-word in a song or something. So if we say it's a positive or something like that, that they should be able to use it. I guess they were kind of having the same debate that we had.
Yeah.
So like, and I just wanted to add on to that. Like, I thought about the Kanye West. No, actually, did y'all see that movie on Netflix called You People?
Yes.
Yeah. So like like Eddie Murphy and Jonah Hill when they were in the car having a conversation, and he was trying to like get Jonah Hill to say like the N-word in Paris or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all feel like some rappers name their songs like that on purpose to bait somebody white into saying it?
No, I think that's a lie.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I just think they just say what they know that sells. I don't think they're after, oh, we're gonna just put this in a song for the white people. Like, I don't think it does like that.
But
I just think I also think that whoever is making the music is part of who they are, their verbiage on a daily basis. So they're just using the words, to make their music.
gotcha. So why can't it just be called like in Paris?
Why why would it just be called in Paris?
Because I feel like, in my opinion, though again, y'all know my opinion about I just want that N-word to like roll out,
Mm-hmm.
like go away. So like I feel like when you like rap stuff in your songs or you make it the title song, I just feel like you kind of baiting people into saying it. Cause like if I'm singing a song, and a lot of times when you're just rapping or singing it, and everybody know how badly white people want to say it anyway. So then like I guess like raps become like pop. I feel like it's become more poppy, where it's like the top genre now.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you say stuff or like rap in the N-word, I don't know. I just feel like you're kind of baiting them into saying it because I don't think it should be in the title.
I just feel like music is like a form of art. I just hate to feel like you have to place like limitations on that.
I see where you're coming from.
So yeah, that's where I'm at. I truly don't feel like it's their intention. They're like, haha, like let's name it this. So they're like people like non-people of color will have like I can't say the title or like they're in an awkward position if we in a club. Like I don't feel like that's the intention. So
But why make it the title? Like you can be artsy by rapping it in your song. Why the title?
well, if that's how you feel, like if an artist paints like a photo or whatever, they like paint something, they can call it whatever they want, like whatever they feel like it is. I feel like it's a similar concept.
Well, you think if you're like having a rap show and you say to your like white homie, like, So what you listen to on your playlist, and they say